Chad, Chad, you there?
And I heard you for a second.
There we go.
Perfect.
All right.
There you go.
Now we in business.
How you talking?
Let me see if I can close this out for a second. Welcome everyone to the Word Up on the Street podcast. I
Yes,
am
sir.
Do Dirty, aka Josh. And I got my partner right here, Chadster. Chad, what's up?
What's up?
So today we just gonna be talking about random shit. Ain't got no viewers yet watching live, but it's whatever. People could come back later, watch, pick out anything that you want to, pick out anything that you want to hear from this great podcast because there's gonna be some great stuff told today. I'm gonna be telling some stories
I just
later
want to
on.
dive right
We're
in.
gonna be
And I
talking
got a
about
question,
wrestling.
man. I want to just dive right in and ask your opinion, man, on what's going on with the WWE product, man. Tell me. Garbage.
It's ass.
Absolutely.
Super ass. Dude,
So
Money
why
in the
don't
Bank
you
was
give your opinion real
hot
quick, not
garbage.
to cut you off, because I know you're into
No, you
this
good. You
now.
good.
Tell everybody your opinion, okay? What would you tell somebody that is new to the comedy game, trying to get in, and what would your advice be to somebody new, who wants to be a comedian, who wants to start getting their feet wet with this?
Just keep the comedy grind going. Don't give up, and hold on. Yeah, keep the comedy grind going. Don't give up. You know what I'm saying? It's a great thing to get into. God damn it, I scuffed my damn Jordans. It's all good though. I can get I'll get that out with some what you call it, nail polish remover. That's all it takes. God damn, that shit on good too. Something a little nail polish remover ain't gonna fix. I mean, can't fix.
No.
Anyway, but yeah, what was I saying? Yeah. I mean, I've been doing it. I've been doing it for about a year now, and it's cool for what it is. But like I said, the paid gigs and don't come like that. You know what I'm saying? Which I ain't complaining. It's whatever. But yeah, I was I like comedians like Martin, Corey Holcomb, Chris Tucker. My comedy style is kind of like an out there type of thing. Like it's like a callback to the old school shit. Because I can't stand that new age style of comedy. Motherfuckers just stand there, talk about one thing like they robotic, and you even got some comedians that be like, "Hey everyone, I'm gay," and I'm like, "Where's the joke?" I don't
My thing
understand.
is
that the joke?
And what I've come to realize in this day and age, in 2022, it's like you got to be afraid to make a joke. You got to be afraid of what this person, how this person's going to take it, how that person's going to take it.
Exactly.
I mean, it's just,
and my thing is with comedy. Sorry if I get my head down. I scuffed my sneakers. I'm a sneakerhead. Got on. You know what I'm saying? Got on the patent bread Jordan. Patent bread Jordan ones is what's on the feet today, people.
Why don't you tell people what else you got recently, shoe wise? Oh
man, I just got the Travis Scott. I just got the Travis Scott ones. I ain't telling people how much I paid for that shit, but I bought a whole bunch of shit. I bought the what was them Jordans that came out? That Stage Haze, that was a good one. Yeah, but back to the subject, the comedy thing you was asking me about. Yeah, I try to style my comedy after like Martin, people like Martin, Chris Tucker, people like that.
What do you think though of the people, okay, that instead of saying something that could benefit them, that they sit there and basically, in so many words, tell an up and comer to give up? Like, I mean, and that is what
I haven't had anybody tell me that, but if somebody say that, then that makes you bad.
No, but there are people out there, that they give up, but don't help you fight for your dream. That's the problem with the world. People ain't helping nobody.
But yeah, and right, and that's the thing, and see, that's the thing. You gotta. It's a dog world. Everybody's out for themselves. The best thing to do is help yourself. Fuck everybody. You help your own goddamn self. You just do what the fuck you want. That's why I do things like the podcast, and we do things like TikTok and stuff like that. because my thing is, ain't nobody gonna knock on your door and be like, here, you know what I'm saying, and hand it in a silver platter. But everything is oversaturated. That's the issue. You know what I'm saying? There's too much of everything. Look at rap. It's way too many. Everybody want to rap. With females, everybody want to model. You know what I'm saying?
Well, here's the thing. Did you
everything
hear?
everything is oversaturated. Look at OnlyFans. You got 1 million, and you got over 1 million women on there with the same goal. I want to make millions. I want to be my own boss. Being your own boss does not involve you showing your asshole to people. Sorry.
Speaking of rappers and people that are trying too hard, apparently, okay, those TikTok people, the Island Boys, are in debt already. $200,000 owe the people for the cameo, and the guy that they owe for all the cameos, okay, recently said that he went over there, banged on the door, and they were both locked in the bathroom together. Whatever they were doing, who knows?
What?
I swear to God, they were locked in the bathroom, and he was like, I don't know if they were, fixing each other's hair. I don't know if but I don't know. I don't know. But now there were like there were 6 Island Boys, and now there's only like the original 2 brothers and one other one, because apparently, I find it bullshit. They're just trying to get clout, I think, but that's not with all of them. Some of them really aren't in it no more because they say they wanted to sell their soul and they didn't want to. So who knows? Who knows?
Listen, I don't put nothing past nobody. I mean, look how all these people that be making it, and then look at all these people that be making it. Then next thing you know, it's like a rumor of, oh, they suck the dick or something. Listen, I don't put nothing past nobody, because there's so many people out here with talent, this, that, and the third, and they don't get
shit.
Nobody bats a fucking eye.
And it's sick.
Yo,
it's
bro,
sad.
remember that chick that was out, and I forgot her name, that white girl that was just not
on HBO Max.
Her whole the first thing this bitch do when she come on, bro, the first thing she do when she come on, she goes, "Hello, everybody, I'm gay." She expected people to be like, sorry. Is that the joke? Because if I laugh at that, then, oh, you're laughing at gay people? Oh, is my gay
you'll get in trouble
to you?
And get looked
what are you,
down
Joe
on
Pesci?
for laughing at that. You'll get looked down for laughing at that. You know what I'm saying? So you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. So you're better off just saying nothing.
But see, that's the thing with comedy. It's like they like shit. Not saying that everybody that do comedy shit. I'm saying shit gets put at the front. It's no different than music. It's no different than rap music. Like they put shit. They put shit at the forefront. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like most of it. Take the Netflix, and I said this on the last podcast. Take the Netflix comedy specials, for example. They pay these motherfuckers a whole bunch of money, X amount of dollars, and they go on there. They don't say not one funny joke, not one memorable thing. These jokes are not designed for kids to go to school and recite them. You know what I'm saying? Everything is filler. Everything is filler. That's what it is.
It's like a one and done. It's like a one and done kind of thing.
Yeah. It's a very one and done. You know what I'm saying? And comedy is struggling. Somebody probably watching like, oh, fuck him. He don't always talk about. I do, bitch. It's struggling. Trust me. You got motherfuckers like Corey Holcomb that's not, I ain't gonna say he's not getting over, but this nigga not in movies and none of that because he speak the truth. And people call what we talk about conspiracy. Nigga, please. Conspiracy my ass. Ain't no fucking conspiracy. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's just, true conspiracy. I call it ass kissing.
Yeah.
But my thing is, I've been that type of nigga. I wasn't put on earth to kiss ass. That's just not my thing, dude.
Yeah, man, you can't do that,
So these lips were made for pussy. They were made to kiss a hairy man's ass. Sorry. Sorry. But on other things, on some lighter but darker at the same time. Let's talk about wrestling, man.
Let's do it.
WWE garbage. AW had an okay episode last night.
Oh yeah.
Barely remember the matches that happened, but I mean it was good. Christian great heel. From what I got of it, Christian great heel.
Man.
Moxley.
And it was great. It was great. It
Yeah,
sounded like
just
Christian and Matt
fucking
Hardy really had some beef, like coming back. He
right.
was
Yeah,
like, my ego. Man, Matt Hardy, no offense, got fatter than a motherfucker.
and then he like sways when he walks to the ring. Wait
Well,
a
no, he
minute!
can't help it. He's
Wait
got
a minute!
no, that's from all the leg drops. He's got like bone legs. He has frog legs. So basically, his feet
Yeah,
can't his feet can't touch. Basically, he has Scott Steiner has that. He has frog legs. It's from landing on your ass too many times.
Scott Steiner. Scott Steiner know damn well his big steroided ass should have never been doing some of the moves he was doing, man.
I love Scotty. Badass. We got
But
a badass too. We got. That's what
damn,
he
I thought
said.
I
He was like, he said, Jay, you got
what
like
he said.
JB. No, he was like, it was when he came back for Slammiversary, and he was Jeremy Borash's partner, and all of a sudden he Skyped Scott Steiner, and Scott Steiner was like, "Oh, Bess, I'm coming for you." And then all of a sudden, Jeremy Borash got off, and they call him JB. So he was like, "Oh, Jay, looks like you've been eating too good, JB." Remember, baby? He was like, "Oh, look at JB, look at JB and the Bess. They got fat asses now too."
Yeah,
That was so
and
good, man.
127 more percents, not percents, but percents. You know what I'm saying? Scott
Can't
Steiner's
beat
hilarious, but
can't beat Scotty.
I feel bad for WWE, yo. Anytime that the number one heel or the person that they want to put at the forefront to be the number one heel is Austin Theory. I'm about to say Austin Aries. No, not Austin. He actually had talent, but Austin Theory, the fucking Ken doll dude that takes selfies and do.
Okay.
He's trash, yo. Fucking garbage. And see, that's WWE's thing. Like they take anybody, they penny pinch wrestlers from NXT and put them on the main roster. Like who the fuck was that Chinese girl? I ain't know who the fuck she was. He says, "Oh, she's been here for a minute." No, I watched last week. This bitch wasn't here. She was at the cleaners. Yeah. She was doing my pants at the cleaners. The fuck is she doing here?
Yo, was like, he really did say that. He was like, no, she's been here. No, bitch, I watched last week. This bitch wasn't here.
Yeah, I hate WWE for that shit. That's like when they put Paige on there. Just randomly show up out of fucking nowhere. There was no vignettes, no nothing. Nobody watched NXT. Next. WWE. Next.
And not only that,
NXT
but she
garbage.
won the fucking NXT women's title from Paige right away. I mean, from AJ Lee right away.
No, from AJ. I remember I said on Facebook around that time. I never forget this shit. I went on Facebook. I said, "Who the fuck is this new bitch? Who the fuck is Paige? What is the Paige? Diamond Dallas?" Some chick gonna say, "You are so disrespectful." Bitch.
When I first saw her, I was like, "Who's this, Casper?"
Yeah, get a 10. Her biggest claim to fame was fucking two dudes on video. How dare him say that?
Sorry, by the way.
But
and they did terrible at it, by the way.
Right, you stupid. But WWE, like, see, WWE has the worst fucking fans. Wrestling in general has the worst fans. Like, people tell me, if anybody sit here and feel like, oh, the Bella Twins deserve to be in the Hall of Fame, jump off a fucking bridge because
what if
you've been watching wrestling, yeah, if you've been watching wrestling since 2009, don't talk to me about wrestling, yo. I've been watching since '93. I know what good wrestling is. You got these motherfuckers that just started watching like yesterday, and they be like, "Haha, '95 WWF was trash." But do you remember it though? No. If you were swimming in your daddy's nutsack, don't tell me about '90s wrestling. I know. I was there. I watched every Raw, every other night, and I watched every WWF Superstars and Live Wire show that week. Because, bro, I even remember. So Mondays you had Raw, Nitro. There was nothing on Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday, boom, yeah, SmackDown. Well, I'm sorry, Wednesday was Thunder after a while. So it was something on Wednesdays, but I never watched Wrestle Wednesdays at that time. And then Fridays, you have ECW. So there was something on TV every day except Tuesday. Tuesday was the only non-wrestling day in the 90s. Yeah, but I mean, like, even like 99, like, I think, 99 Right, you couldn't go nowhere without finding wrestling because, like I said, ECW came on TNN, WWF came on USA, WCW came on TNT, all that shit. Even the indie wrestling, they used to be on like the public, what is that? The public access channels.
Yeah, those were the good old days, though. You know, I used to say wrestling was in the good old days when it would be 6:05 to 8:05 or something like with the fives or the sevens.
Yeah, that was 6:05. WCW Saturday night. I ain't gonna lie. Me and my brother, we used to laugh. Not saying that like we was above watching WCW because I love WCW, but we used to laugh at like shows like that because we already knew. Even the people that would win would be jobbers. It was a jobber wrestling jobber show. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't mind it, man, because I always knew there was going to be something good, better coming. You know.
Yeah.
I remember before Super Brawl, before Jericho.
I sure do miss WCW though.
Before Jericho beat Hoovy for that mask, I'll never forget. They had a match on Saturday night, or on Saturday, the main event, and Jericho removed the mask before the pay-per-view, but of course Hoovy had another mask under it. I'll never forget that. That was one of the most memorable episodes for me.
When did Hoover 2 get unmasked?
98 Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's when Scott Steiner.
That was 98 Super Bowl?
That's when Scott Steiner turned heel on Rick.
Oh, Super Bowl 8.
Yeah, that's when.
Yeah, so Super Bowl 8.
And I knew he was going to turn on him because back in the day, that's when he used to run around the ring and then go crawl underneath No Homo, his legs. And he didn't do that at all in that match. And when he finally did it, Scotty was just looking at him. And I said to my dad, let him rest in peace. I said, he's going to turn on him.
Yeah. I didn't see that pay-per-view when it was on, but around that time I was only watching like one WCW pay-per-view a year, and that was what was it? World War III. It was World War III. I used to watch
another one, bro. I don't know about you.
I would go to my grandmother's house to watch that. What'd you say?
I said I don't know about you, but I had a debate with my father, and one pay-per-view we did not get was the Royal Rumble '99, I think it was, and I'll never forget. My dad was like, "Oh, Stone Cold's gonna win." I'm like, "No, I guarantee you, Vince McMahon's gonna win that Rumble. That's why he's in it." And I woke up because I had took a nap. I was a kid when we were like 8 years old, and all of a sudden he was like, "You were fucking right. Vince won that Rumble." I was like, "I told you," and I fell back asleep because I was like, "Why would Vince ever be in a Rumble if he wasn't going to win the shit?"
Right.
Wouldn't have made sense.
Oh, that shit is dope. I'm over here playing with the thing. You see how I would say wrestling? Like I take the wrestling memories. So like whenever I talk about a topic, I'll have it like scroll down the screen like that.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry, folks. I'm getting used to this podcast shit, but we're gonna talk about some bomb stuff. We already talking about some bomb stuff now, like wrestling. And anything, true, Chad. Anything you wanna talk about, bring up, whatever, or any funny stories you want me to tell.
Yeah. Well, I honestly, it's just it's so crazy how time flies, man. And it's like it could be like obviously if you don't know, now we're weed smokers, avid marijuana smokers, so sometimes we get lost in moments there. But the thing is that sometimes I think about it. It's like, it's the time flies so quick. I remember when we were kids and we were growing up, I used to say, man, time barely moves. Time barely moves. Okay, time stands still. Now I would do anything to feel that way again.
Right.
It's so sad. It's like, back in the day, it's like it was things were fun. I remember and this was me, the biggest like excitement when I was a kid was, before there were phones and technology and like that, and internet before it blew up. The biggest thing is when we were outside and the street lights went on, we knew we had to get home, before we get our asses in trouble. Your heart.
I don't know. Yeah, like I don't know what the fuck going on today. Like now it's like when it comes to kids and stuff, it's like Lords of the Fly because it's like Lords of the Fly in terms of these kids. They bad as fuck, yo. Like they don't care.
Yeah.
Shoot, I used to be scared to talk shit to my mom back in the day. These kids like, "Mom, fuck you," and I'm like, but see,
See,
that's
I wasn't afraid.
a
Like
lack
my
of discipline.
mother and
That's a lack
I,
of parenting, all that stuff.
my mother and I wasn't as nervous to not act up, but be more of myself around my mother than my father. Man, he would put me back in line real quick.
Yeah,
But you can put that up
yeah, I feel
easy.
you on that. Like I always tell my mother, when I was a kid, I wasn't bad because she put the fear of God in me. It
All
wasn't
right.
I was always scared of consequences. That's why I ain't never stole none of that shit. People are a little bit, oh, that nigga lying. Listen, ain't nothing for me to lie
Right.
about. I'm not that type of nigga. What the fuck is there for me? I hate when people be like, oh, you lying. There's nothing for me to gain from that.
Yeah.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. But
Uh-huh.
but yeah, like man, I miss back in the day. It's such a like late '90s, early 2000s was a great time before everybody got offended by shit. Like I can't
Yeah,
stand
before
these
you
fucking
know, you
Karens.
didn't have to be afraid of what you wanted to say. Like if you wanted to make a joke, you didn't have to be afraid of what people were gonna say. You knew they would get the fuck over it. And if they didn't, I'm sorry about that.
Right. But now it's like, but first of
Just
all, who the fuck goes anywhere to be offended? Like that's like me doing stand up and somebody like, oh, I'm offended. Well, that means I'm doing my job. I don't give a fuck if you're offended. I don't give a fuck if you got to take a shit. I don't give a fuck they do to your ass. Wipe it. Shoot, it's ridiculous. And one thing I want to touch up on real quick. That girl, that girl. This is a couple of weeks ago, but we haven't had a show in like a week, so I wanted to bring it up. But that girl that had that TikTok video thinking that she was gonna expose her baby daddy because uh
oh,
he brought
food. He
McDonald's
brought
for his
food.
son.
His son. Yep, I
Yeah.
seen that. I seen that. I saw
She like,
that
oh,
late. I saw
I'm
that late.
exposing you.
Like, why
It's
in the
cool.
world
I'm
he
just never
brought
touching the
enough
corner.
for
But my
his
thing is,
son? His son.
you're gonna sit your ass up there. Right. That came out of his loins. It's not his job to bring food for them other nappy headed kids. You had babies with four
If
niggas,
yo,
not
and,
him.
and if anything,
Feel me?
those babies came out of you. Why don't those babies already have food on the table already
Called
for
me,
them?
which knocked the audio on. Huh?
I said, if anything, those babies came out of her. Why ain't them babies got food already? Okay, you know, instead of
Yeah.
waiting for the father to
She talking
bring
about
back food just for the one.
first she gonna say, I don't get
You
my
know,
food
I
stamp. My
don't get
food
my
stamps to 11.
stamps to the
Then she
eighth
said,
or 11. Yeah, that's
then
me.
she yeah, and then she switched it again and set the 7, then the 6. How do you collect food stamps? You not know what the day is. That had to have been a fake video because there's no way in hell, boy. But women do that. There's some women that will have that mindset of, yeah, yeah, child support is for me. Fuck that kid. It's for me. And I don't understand that. See, a lot of women out here, not all of them, but a lot of women out here, they have babies just to try to be in control of the nigga that they had a baby with. They think bringing another life in the world is capturing the fucking bag. And then you got women that will have babies with niggas. It ain't shit for a woman to have a baby with a dude, but marriage, that's pushing it. That's where I draw the line. Marriage, when it should be the other way around. How is marriage more of a line step than having somebody's baby? Walking the line of death, basically walking through the valley of death to have a child. But parenting ain't for everybody. I tell you that much. Damn sure not.
Yeah.
So you already know me. You already know my situation. I got a psycho ass baby mother. You
You
know,
did you want to go into any kind of deets about that or
don't matter
about?
what you got to ask. I will definitely
Well, I
answer any
mean,
question about it.
I mean,
Hmm?
why don't you just tell what cause especially since we're going to be doing this, tell people what up to what a point you want to do it to, what you feel comfortable with, what you've been through, you know.
Oh, I mean,
Whatever
Yeah,
you
shit.
want, you know.
Well,
Start
what
when
part
you
do
want,
you want to
stop
hear
when you
first?
want.
Because it's a
Well,
million
well,
stories.
why aren't you together? Like
Oh,
everybody
nigga.
was, yeah, man, that's
Well,
gonna be the number one.
yeah. Well, we're not together because we was together for 3 years, but long story short, we broke up. I took her ass to WrestleMania, and WrestleMania 33. It was in Florida, and right before then, she had got a job at corrections, and I was police officer at the time. So long story short, I took her to Florida. We was already not like vibing well on the road to it. I don't even know why the fuck I took her, but I was just being cool because that's the type of nigga I used to be, a nice guy. Don't be a nice guy. Any dude hearing this, it gets you nothing but a heartache, a headache, and people think they're gonna fucking step over you. But I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, yo, nigga, as soon as we got on the plane, I'm like trying to hold her hand and shit, because I'm like, yo, this is gonna be a couples thing, but for me and her, like a date thing, but this is also for me. This is what my bucket list. I've been a wrestling fan since I came out the fucking womb. But
Right.
so she's like, I'm like, trying to hold her, get off me, get off me. This bitch was gonna be a problem because like as soon as we got to the airport, she just started acting goofy. And that was a Thursday, nigga. That Friday, that Friday, come to find out, we had went to the went to WrestleCon that morning, and then after that we had got back to the hotel or whatever, and then I looked at her phone and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm not the type of nigga to look. I'm not the type of dude to look through anybody's
Obviously,
phone.
that shit
But
was
when I
meant to
look
be
through it, right? When I look through
for
it,
you to look. Yeah.
yeah, it was like, what did it say? When I looked through it, it was like basically it was text messages, and it was like, basically, I miss that ass, or da, 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 and then but the thing that got me, yo, it said, don't let that nigga kiss you. What the fuck does my name
What?
got to do with you, nigga? Then how about you take this bitch on a fucking vacation then?
Wait a minute. What did it say?
Something like don't let that nigga kiss you or something like that. Keep your lips to yourself. You take on vacation, nigga. Are you serious? Are you
Whoa,
serious right now?
dude, I never knew that part.
Yeah.
What?
I've been disrespected. I'm 30 years old, bro. I've been disrespected almost every year I've been on earth. And the fact that I'm not in jail is an amazing thing. And I'm not saying because I committed a crime. I could have fucked. There's one thing that God gave me, and it's called restraint.
So wait a minute.
Just to
This
advance the
motherfucker
story.
had the nerve
What's up?
to say that to your baby's mom.
Yeah. Fucking crazy. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, so and mind you, this was her supervisor. And this is how disrespectful women can be. She had been talking about this nigga for like the last couple of days, weeks, whatever. Telling my mom, coming to the crib, telling my mom, yeah, he's so funny. Like they're talking about the supervisor. And I take care of my mother because my mom has stage 4 breast cancer. That's why we live together. But yeah, like she telling all this shit, and like it took for me to realize when I heard her say that to my mom, I'm like, you know what? I said that's who it is right there. She fucking got a supervisor. And you know what I'm saying? And so when I found out, I woke her up. I was like, get the fuck up. And then she's like, what? I'm like, who the fuck is what was his name? Jerry. I'm like, who the fuck is Jerry? Oh no, it was in the thing, it's Thomas. I'm like, who the fuck is Thomas? And I'm like, why you got these text messages with this nigga? And I put my clothes on, left. I remember I drove from there to the 7-Eleven, and I called Leon, and Leon was like, man, you shouldn't have took that dumb bitch over there. God bless the dead and shit. And I got back, and like Satira's in the hallway. Father, I'm assuming it was a father, probably was a nigga. And hurry up and ran the room. Like I just wanted to beat him myself. I went to take a shower and shit. After I took my shower, she already out of the hotel room. This bitch is waiting in the car waiting because she knew I was gonna leave her because I was gonna go to the Hall of Fame. But my thing is, ladies, if you do some shit like that, I'm projecting my voice with purpose. If you do some shit like that, what the fuck is the logic going with the nigga to another event if he already found out you're cheating? Do you want to get fucked up? I don't understand. So long story short, we on the highway. I'm a motherfucking bitch shit. I'm playing Dr. Dre, all types of fuck bitch songs, right? So
Yep.
she gets on the phone with her gay friend. She takes her hand and turns the knob in my rental to turn the shit down. Listen, you don't touch a black man radio. That's what you don't do. And then so after that, she had like them Dre B headphones that was like wireless that went like under here. Dude, I grabbed them shits because I'm like, yo, nobody gonna disrespect me on my trip, on my dime, none of that shit. I grabbed them from because it was like a draped under the chin. I grabbed them and flung them bitches out the window. So this bitch started punching me in my face, blah 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 blah, and then she takes the steering wheel, grabs it like that. We go like over from like lane 1 to lane 4, lane whatever fuck, but we veered over like 3 or 4 lanes. I looked at her like this, like can you see me right now?
Yeah.
Because I need to make the face. And because, mind you, I already got punched in my face. I'm not an abusing nigger. But when I get touched, equal rights, equal lefts. I looked at her. I did this. Punched her right in her fucking mouth. Because one thing you ain't going to do, you're not going to attack me. Sorry.
And hello. You could have, I don't know, you could have ended up getting fucking killed. Okay? Like, you know, if you would have ended up getting, you're in fucking traffic. In incoming traffic, you know.
But see, that's my thing. When they say believe women, miss me with the shit because motherfuckers lie. Everybody on this planet lie.
So what? What happened after you? What happened after the? You ended up slapping her or whatever. What happened then?
Be like, oh, I'm calling police. I said, if you call police, you ain't making it back to Maryland because you started the shit, and you think the fact that you're gonna sit there and act like I don't have reflexes. Don't punch me in the face. Don't hit me, and you won't get hit because I'm not the type of nigga that's gonna wake up and punch a bitch in the face. I don't wake up and say, oh, I'm gonna punch a woman today. No, I don't give a fuck who you are.
Right.
Man, woman, or child. Don't put your hands on somebody because it's gonna come back to you. Agree with it, turn this shit off and go about your fucking day. But I'm keeping it real with that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely.
After that, she tried to make it seem like she a fucking victim. Let's fast forward a couple of days later because I had to stay with that bitch. I stayed in Orlando because that shit happened on a Friday. I stayed in Orlando from that Thursday all the way to that fucking Tuesday. I came back on a Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? And I had to be with her at WrestleMania. It was terrible. Bitch ruined my whole fucking trip. That's why I'm like, any dude that go on a trip with a female, make her pay her own way.
Right.
Because if y'all at odds, when I say that, I'll rephrase that. When y'all at odds, do not let her. If she wants some shit, don't even take her. How about that? I'll make it even better. Don't even take her. Because at the end of the day, you're going to get fucked and you're going to get done dirty. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about people getting fucked and getting done dirty. And, people will do that grimy shit to you and they'll find a reason. That's the reason why she hit me. She'll find a reason to be like, oh, yeah, I'm the victim now. See? Victim. Then she tried to blame me and be like, well, you wasn't there. Bitch, I was at work. I got to make money, right? Take care of, right?
There's no excuse, man. Are you kidding me?
And that's like another thing I was telling my girl about. Like, I had a conversation with Mariah yesterday about this, whatever. Like I was talking about like the child support thing. You don't hold that shit over somebody's head anytime you don't get your way. Oh, you said you was gonna pay my phone bill. No, I didn't. Well, I'm gonna take the child support. You don't pay my bills. That's blackmail.
Sorry, I thought it was over there.
That's blackmail. I'm not gonna fall to you. If you're gonna do that, then go ahead and fucking do it. I'm not afraid of anything.
Yeah.
I tell it this, these type of stories to warn niggas like, yo, be careful who you have babies with, because they can make you lose your job, all types of shit, make you lose your mind, make you lose your peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? And after that, long story short, after that, and this was like 2017, 18, whatever. She got mad because I didn't want to take her back. You know what I'm saying? And around that time, like after we broke up, I mean, after I found out she cheated, she literally got in my face when we was in Florida and gonna say, "Get over it, pussy," and then like bucked at me. I'm like, "Who the fuck?" I'm like, bitch, who the fuck you think you talking to? Like, it's just like the level of disrespect that people be on. But when you give it back, when you dish it back, oh, you're the asshole. Oh, you're the problem. When we got back, right? I don't think I ever told you this shit. So when we got back, she had some fucking dude hit me up. Oh, I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna find out where you live. Oh, I'm gonna come there. I said, nigga, I'm pretty sure she gave you the address. Come the fuck down.
What?
Like threatening me and shit. I said, nigga, it's nice to threaten. I said, it's cool to threaten somebody. When I see your Facebook, I see you got an ugly white girlfriend and you have an ugly fucking baby. Now, if you got beef with me, nigga, come find me. Because I wasn't running nowhere. And I told her, I said, don't you ever. I said, don't you ever have people come threatening me. Because I'm going to fuck you up too. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to have, the moment I get touched, you're going to get touched.
Yeah, dude, what the fuck?
I'm a peaceful person. But when people fuck with me, and I say what the fuck I gotta say, it's a problem. I don't understand that.
I mean, like, here's the thing, it's just fucked up. You got your moms, you got you, that's safety right there. You got kids living in that house. You got motherfuckers calling and threatening me, motherfucker. I'm not hiding. What the fuck is this? Tupac and Biggie? What the fuck is this?
Right.
I mean,
and there's so many other stories that I'm gonna continue to tell, but I'm same with the story because I got more shit to say about it. But yeah, man, like it was crazy because after and another thing, while we was down there, she had some type of fucking STD, and it was so bad to the point it was like some type of yeast infection. Yeah, nigga, I ain't tell you about that, bro. She had some type of yeast infection down
bro.
there, and her shit. First of all, her twat lips. This is YouTube. Got to keep it clean. But her twat lips was so big, it looked like Sherman. It was, bro. It looked like Sherman Clump's fingers. It swelled up 3 times.
Yeah, what?
Size. I've never seen no shit like this. I thought she had blue waffle, and I'm like, no bullshit. Yeah, and she had to put like Monistat on it. And I'm like, I ain't do that. That's like something that happened to her. She had like caught some shit or whatever months prior, and then like blamed me for it. I don't know if she had caught something or what, but she had some type of like fungal shit going on down there, and was like, "Oh, you did that. You cheated." I'm like, "What the fuck?" But that's the thing. People plant the seeds to blame you for shit later on. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, I remember even after, and this was like even in 2017, right? She got mad because the dude that she was sleeping with, the supervisor, left her and went back with his wife. Now, if you know, and mind you, I got information about the dude. I got information about the dude from somebody else. And long story short, I heard that he was a woman. Somebody told me he was a womanizer and was like had chicks at her job fighting over him and shit. But my thing is, I tell her, you don't know him. She's like, you don't understand him. I'm like, my job isn't to understand, but I don't want to fucking know the motherfucker. What grown man, bitch, what my address is and what my work schedule is. Then do you want to suck my dick too? I don't understand. What the fuck is that your business? Like, I really want to know that. What is that of your business?
Yeah.
I know what the fuck I'm doing. And that's why I don't like a lot of people, because people worry about what the fuck I'm doing. Worry about yourself. You be a womanizer, you want to cheat on your wife, you want to pass around STDs like it's candy? Worry about yourself, nigga. Thomas.
See, I didn't know, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, bro, I didn't know, bro, that she was walking around with that shit too, bro. I'm sorry, my guy.
Satira was a nasty bitch. And I'm going to say, and on this show, we say names. We say names because it's truth. What the fuck you going to do, Sue? Sue this, bitch. Anyways, as I was saying, because this is my show, chat show, you know what I'm saying?
Thanks, bro.
This is why we're going to be doing more of this shit. So
get it up, brother. Get it up, man.
Yeah, I just need a platform event, man. And we already 40 minutes in. And I'm not even, and we're going to
We
Keep
didn't,
doing. We
yo,
gonna
we
keep
didn't
doing it.
even make a dent, bro. We didn't make a dent, bro.
Right. And you
I mean,
know,
seriously, keep going, man. Go ahead. You were saying, so go ahead. So you said the STD thing. Okay, walking around with that shit. So go ahead. What else was you going with?
oh, it gets better. She used to randomly drive up to my house at night and be crying and shit, talking about, oh, I want my family back. See, she only saying she want her family back because she broke it up. Women will sell you down the fucking river over dick. Women will sell their own children for some dick. I don't understand that, but when I point this out, it's a problem. It's an issue. I don't give a fuck if it's an issue. Because I'm gonna tell the truth. We're gonna speak facts right here. And my thing is, I lost my whole fucking job. I had a whole career job. Lost it because bitches kept calling internal ass fairs. And that's another thing. BPD corrupt. Fuck you, bitches. If I had more hands, if I had more middle fingers, I'll give you more. And that'll be on the next episode. Me talking about that goddamn bitch ass Baltimore City Police Department. They run that shit like the fucking Titanic. Yeah, it's an embarrassment that at anytime you have bikes, you have niggas doing donuts in the intersection of President and Fayette, the corner of where headquarters is. Y'all niggas are a fucking embarrassment. But be sure to clock in the work day and don't get your doc pay, bitch. Faggot. Ooh, I didn't even mean to say that. I meant when I said the F word, I meant a bundle burning of sticks. I meant to say a burning tower of sticks. You and I both know that shit means annoying. Nothing against gay people, because I have gay friends and all that. I apologize for that. Man. But when I get in the heat of the moment, because let me tell you, BPD done me dirty OD. It's what happened. And my bad, Chad, because I know I'm on rant mode.
No, man. I want you to know, okay, that everything that you've been doing, everything you've been saying, you deserve to get it out, man. And I'm gonna just say that this, to whomever ends up on here, hopefully, just know that, all you did and all you ever did try to do was the right thing, okay?
Right, it's just crazy because I spent my whole life
Sunday doing the right thing.
I spent my whole life being done dirty. You know what I'm saying?
Undeserved.
But yeah, I might have to go back and censor that shit, but I don't care. This is me ranting today, and we gonna rant, so it's whatever.
Absolutely.
But
I mean,
shit. This shit ain't getting monetized anyway.
Yeah.
They not monetizing my shit. Dick pussy's not shit. Let's keep it moving. So, anyways, back to the story. She would randomly come to my house on some psycho shit and be like, "Oh, I want my family back." And I'm just like, "Yo, I'm just here, like, bro, I'm just here to take care of my daughter. Like, I'm not here for you." And even when I was with Monet, like, and I'm not gonna talk shit about her. Oh, that shit's over and done with, dude. Whatever. But when I was dating Monet, this ex-girlfriend of mine, to the listeners, had this. I got Chad. I remember this story I told. I don't know if you remember this story, but
give it back.
Long story short,
let's run it back.
This is probably like 2019, whatever. But long story short, I went to pick up Kennedy, my daughter, and I went to, and that's why I was doing custody exchanges, is doing it at Satira House, and she would come to my house sometime, but that won't happen again. But long story short, is that she ran up to Monet's window, like, okay, so we get there. She brings Kennedy out, and she's like, "Oh, well, can I meet her?" Because she gonna argue me down on a phone call. Because she calls me and terrorizes my phone. I don't call females and be like, "What you doing? Whose pussy is your dick in?" It's not my job. I don't dick police people. I don't pussy police people. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, "You're not." I said, "You're not meeting my girlfriend." I'm gonna meet her. I'm gonna meet her. No, you're not. I'm like, you know who you're talking to, right? You know what? You remember what happened in Florida? Don't talk to me like I'm some like you a dude and you're strong arming me, because I'll bring you back to life real quick. But neither here or there. But She come out looking like big booty ho booty, look like the chick from Friday and shit.
Boom.
And then talk about, oh, can I talk to her? I say, yeah, you can say hi and then walk back. Then she just starts like run up there like Ultimate Warrior. Stand up there like she run up to my ex's window, like it's my car, but she was in the passenger seat, and she's standing there like, and I'm like, so I put Kennedy in the car, and I'm like, Monet, just say what's up to this girl. I can hear her. I'm like, oh god, now it's about to be some shit. So I was gonna say, so she rolled down the window, and then all of a sudden, as soon as she rolled down the window, Satira started arguing, and I'm like, we're not doing this today. You know what I'm saying?
She started arguing with you, or started arguing with okay.
Yeah, and it got so bad, bro. It got so bad that what was I gonna say? It got so bad that I literally had to step in between them because Monet never got out of the car, but I stood in between them, and I said to Satira on her face, I said, "Yo, none of that bullshit." I said, "None of that bullshit here. Walk the fuck back across the street." I was like, I said, "Get your ass back across the street," and she's like just start walking fast and shit, like the girl from Friday. But I'm telling you, and what was I gonna say? Yeah. So and then it's crazy because months after that, Satira gonna tell me, "Oh well, I was gonna drive to what she said. I was gonna drive to what you call it? She said that her and my brother's baby mother was driving around the nearest Chuck E. Cheese's to see if me and Monet was there with the kids because Monet had a son too, right? But yeah, like my thing is, what the fuck was y'all gonna do? So if you had y'all seen us, what was you gonna do? You don't want that type of smoke, y'all. Like that's not something that it's not something that you want. But it's just it's crazy to me how asshole dim-witted dick hole ass people can just get over and just do whatever the fuck they want. You know what I'm saying? And that same year, 2017, was still in 2017. I got suspended. And that Monet thing happened in 19, but back to 2017, I got suspended because my baby mother lied and said that I threw my daughter on a bed. What the fuck? And mind you, my baby mother called me, had me come over to her crib. And mind you, she was like, I'm coming over there strictly to see Kennedy. And I go into the bathroom. I mean, I didn't just go into the bathroom, but Satira, she calls me into the bathroom. Mind you, I'm playing with my daughter. So mind you, it wasn't like I'm trying to come there and try anything. So I go into the bathroom and me and her talking. And I'm like, hey, what's up? And then she literally has nothing to say. Then I put my hand on her back. I'm like, yo, you good? Don't touch me. I'm like, then why the fuck do you call me into the bathroom then? Like, so I walk out, go back to playing with Kennedy, give her attention. Because kids deserve attention. Anywho, she comes there, sits on, and I'm not bullshitting you. Because this is how psycho some women are. I'm playing with Kennedy. She comes, gently sits on the bed and slapped the shit out of me in my face. And I'm like, mind you, I can't make this shit up. I'm like, what the fuck was that for? You don't care about me. You don't care about Kennedy. And I'm like, you know what, I'm going. And then put my shoe on. She yanks the shoe out of my hand, like grabs it out of my hand and starts beating me in the head with my own shoe. And I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I yoked her up. I'm like, the fuck? I'm like, yo, who the fuck you hitting with? I'm like, don't you ever. I was like, the fuck, you crazy? Don't you ever hit me with a fucking shoe. What's wrong with you? The shoe and scream. Ah! I'm like, you know what? But this is the pussy shit I be talking about. Bitches cause try to set niggas up for shit and do want to act like the victim. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
It's fucking insane. That's why fuck that. That's why here we're gonna say what we want. Everybody else can say what the fuck they want.
I just can't believe it. Smacked you for in front of your daughter too.
Yeah, they give a fuck. And then all that shit on my back as I'm putting my shoes on. And I'm like, okay, I'm calling police. Then she's like, just magically fall out and shit. And so I dragged her ass to the couch, and then she wake up. Yeah, I'm like, is this life? Life or this is a fucking a bad
Do
Tyler
it
Perry
again.
movie.
I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Do the whole thing again. Just do that again. I'm sorry. Just do that again. Do that again. I'm begging you. I didn't get to see your face. I'm begging you. Do that again.
I dragged her goofy ass to the couch after she hit me and shit because she passed her. To the couch and she's like this. And I'm like, you called me here, bitch. Jesus in heaven. Because there's so much mental illness in the fucking world. I'm doing all this rambling and loud shit right now, and whoever the fuck is watching, whether live or not live, they're probably like, yo, this nigga's crazy. I'll be that. But admit this, know one thing. The world is full of psychotic, crazy motherfuckers. And people like me go crazy because crazy turn other niggas crazy. And I'll put that on my fucking life, yo. People think it's okay to drive you crazy.
Why did she say get out? Why did she say get out?
My thing is, if I'm already saying I'm leaving, you ain't gotta fucking say get out. But females want to have power. That's what it is.
She really said that though.
She was like, yeah. Like, who the fuck you think you are, Angela Bassett? I seriously don't fucking like people. I have a growing dislike for people. I had a coworker. Wait, hold on. When this shit first happened and I got cheated on, I had a coworker tell me, and I ain't gonna say his name, but basically, and this is the thing when we always talk about when we be on the phone, how people like turn their back on you and shit. This nigga really sat here and was like, cause I was like, oh, you know that nigga? Yeah, I know him. Well, give me his number. Oh, I ain't give you the number. I was like, why not? Oh man, don't hate the player, hate the game, man. What? But this is the same nigga who cheats on his fucking wife like nobody's business. So of course, telling me don't hate the player, hate the game. But this is the same nigga who called me and said, and it was pissed off talking shit about Leon. God bless the dead. And gonna say Leon stole a side. Basically saying Leon stole a side chick from me. Worry about your wife, nigga. You ready to fight somebody over a side piece, some pussy that ain't yours? Worry about you. Worry about where the fuck your wife pussy at, nigga. And I'm dead serious with that shit. This nigga still walk around that fucking job talking about, oh yeah, I know what happened to Josh. I was fucked up. I know what happened to his brother. It's fucked up. Nigga, you ain't called me. Fuck you.
How about that? Yeah.
And that's another reason I don't like people.
Mm-hmm.
I keep my fucking circle of friends small.
Mm-hmm.
People could kiss my ass, suck my dick, and swallow in that order.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go. And my thing is, even at that time, how fucking dare you? I remember I even had to call Charles, and we had to do a 3-way. And we had to check that nigga, like, yo, you don't, you don't fucking talk shit. Don't run your fucking mouth about Leon. Because Leon, he didn't do nothing to nobody. Leon stayed to himself. You know what I'm saying? He was a good friend, damn good friend. And that same motherfucker want to call me the day that Leon died to try to tell me Leon died. And I'm glad I ain't pick up because I blocked his fucking number. And you know what I'm saying? And I probably would have cursed him. I probably would have cursed him out had he told me that Leon had passed, you know what I'm saying? There we go. I got you back.
Yeah, I'm back.
But yeah,
so,
if he told me had he told me that Leon had passed or whatever, I probably would have cursed him out and hung up the phone. And I probably wouldn't have believed him. But I'm glad that it was Charles that told me. But anyways, we'll talk about that's another thing we'll talk about another day. But yeah, man, like it's crazy. Like I was alienated, like job alienated me. Eventually, got fucking fired from there, and to this day, got fired 2 fucking years ago. And to this day, on some shit, I never did some shit that BPD made up. And to this day, I never got a termination letter. None of that shit. And they some pussy ass niggas. Y'all niggas at BPD, y'all some pussy ass motherfuckers. And y'all know who the fuck y'all know who y'all are. Y'all know who y'all are. And I'm dead serious. Y'all know who the fuck y'all are. And it's good. It's all good because God don't like ugly. If I didn't have job security, nigga, you ain't got job security. Everybody, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to know about my story. Oh, I know what happened to Josh. Fuck you. You don't know what happened to shit. Worry about cheating on your wife or your fucking husband or whatever the fuck you got. Don't worry about my life. Josh is good, baby. And then you had niggas that in the police department that was fucking my baby mom. Trying to hit me up and ask me questions. What the fuck you gotta ask me for? Oh, was that pussy good, yo? Because I'm gonna do a taste test. But how was it? How would it taste? The fuck? Don't ask me shit about my baby mama. I don't give a fuck whether she living.
Whoa! Wait a minute! Somebody actually asked you that?
Oh, was good trying to.
What?
Nigga, yeah, there was this one nigga that he don't work there no more, but he became a sergeant and shit. One time, everybody he was from New York, even though he's from East Orange, New Jersey. Fucks everything in. He fucks everything in sight. You know what I'm saying? Because he pays for pussy. But but the nigga was fucking with my baby mother, and then trying to like he walked when I was working in TRU, walking through the section and shit with the trying to do this shit. I'm on the phone and handling a call because I'm at work, so I works. And he up there acting like he looking for somebody. Because my homegirl Nora, who was my work mom, she asked him, she's like, "Can I help you?" He's like, "Oh no, I'm just walking around." No, that nigga was looking for me. But if I wasn't on the phone, he would have had something to say. And I would have got up and punched him in his fucking mouth. Because my thing is, if I have nothing to do with you, you shouldn't want anything to do with me. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't want a fucking thing to do with me. Like this episode, I'm probably all over the place, and people are like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Man, keep going, man. Keep going, man. No, please.
Yeah, but back to the baby mother thing. Like, it's crazy that somebody could keep calling your job on some false complaint shit. Nothing happened to them. They don't get arrested, but BPD was so fucking corrupt that they fucked her and fucked me out of a job. It's disgusting, this type of shit that people do and think that nothing in life is gonna happen to them. People don't believe in anything karma based. Even my baby mother got karma. She was mad. Yeah, you know what? Another fun fact. So that dude that she cheated on me with, she got him fired.
Come on, yeah, bring it.
She got him fired because he was working there, and then he was on medical, so he would take like a long extended period of medical leave time. And he worked at Fridays, the Fridays that's at Towson Mall. Pay him a visit one day. Anyways, yeah. So she snitched on him. Nigga got fired and shit, and she lucky she didn't get fucked up. My thing is, you gonna be some bitter bitch because some nigga ain't want to be with you. You gonna be some bitter bitch because a nigga left you and went back to his wife. What the fuck do you think he was gonna do? I told you he was a womanizer. You didn't listen. And I said to her after that, I was like, so what did we learn? What are you getting an attitude for? You didn't have an attitude. You was when his cock was in your mouth. When the problem then was it?
Jet door.
I'm glad that we have a platform like this to talk because
bro,
niggas need to get shit off their fucking chest. And if Ty come on, if Ty come on today or whatever, I would want him to get some of them stories out too.
We have to do this. Like, I mean, like, here's the thing. Like, I thank God, I've been with, my fiance literally, a couple of weeks shy of 14 years. And it's like, my thing is,
Hey, Chad, can you hear me? There we go.
Yeah. So yeah.
What was you saying? I'm sorry.
So basically, it's like I never wanted, okay, like the relationship. I never wanted that kind of stuff. And I found somebody luckily that that I can count on, and I'm telling you, no, it was just some woman that answered the phone.
Yeah, and it's crazy because
Well, the woman that answered the phone was the manager. She said I could call back at
so
10:30, but it's 11. But I mean,
after
it's
that,
not right.
yeah, and my thing is she tried to like, and after we broke up, she just tried to be in control. Oh, who you fucking? Who you worried? Why you worried about it? You ain't want my
Yeah,
dick. You ain't want it.
don't worry about what I'm doing.
I can do whatever the
Yeah.
fuck I want, and that's what makes her mad. She's like, even with me being with Mariah. As soon as me and Mariah got, she was on some shit like, oh well, you'll never see your daughter again. I haven't seen my daughter in 2 years because my baby was a fucking asshole. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Hold on a second, I gotta text my brother.
I just can't believe that shit, man. And why would that fucking bitch allow you to spend all that money on her to go to Mania?
Yeah. Well, oh, shit. Anyways, uh, yeah. So my thing is with that, right?
Mm.
After that trip happened and we broke up, and I'm like, so what was the purpose of you doing any of that? And I'm like, why? I said, so if we were, because I said, why you cheated? We weren't together. So if we wasn't together, why would you go on a trip with me? I pay your way.
Yeah.
The vacation. I deserve $1 million. Doesn't mean I have it now. I
So what
deserve
did
it.
she say?
This is why women ain't getting rings, yo. This is why women ain't getting rings, because when you manipulate and you fuck people up, see, here's the thing. Women expect dudes, women expect men to be so fucking dumb. And it kills them. That's why with all the Kevin Samuels shit and stuff, and they say, oh, you hate women or you're gay. Tell the truth about y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because people
Yeah.
see through y'all bullshit. That's like, Chad, it's the equivalent of me sitting. It's equivalent of us being at a restaurant and you order a cheeseburger and they sit a cow head on the fucking table and say, "Here, bon appetit." You was like, "Where's my burger?" It's a burger. It's cow.
Uh-huh.
What the fuck is the logic? I really don't get it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's just unbelievable, man. Unbelievable.
But see, that's the thing. Like, it's just a lot of women, they try to rationalize fuckery.
Yeah,
I'm
they
not
do.
rationalizing fuckery. I look fuckery straight in the face and spinning it. I'm not, no. There's no, this is what, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I don't have female friends like that either, by the way. I can't do it. I can't do it, bro.
Yeah, man.
Nothing against women. Somebody like, he hate women. No, it ain't that. I don't dabble into shit that I should be dabbling into, especially with having a girlfriend and stuff. Not saying that, well, yeah, that just means he gonna be fucking every girl. No. I don't fuck my female friends, but I'm not grabbing a beer with nobody because there's too many people that bluff anyway, and I'm not grabbing a beer with people that's gonna be like, oh my god, he might touch me, bitch. If you got to think like that, then don't have male friends. Go sit down somewhere. Go. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It's fucking ridiculous. But yeah,
So
listen.
what about okay when you ended up trying to be cordial with her and literally went over there and she was doing anything with anybody you told me, but she says to you you're gonna have to work for it. Like what?
Right.
That's what she was, man. And it was like, what? Who the fuck? What,
I
bitch?
remember that. She was like, yeah, if you want to do anything with me, you got to work for it. I'm like, bitch, please. Nobody wants to do anything with you. Period. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, yo, this chick is crazy. Like I was telling, like I was telling my girl, like I was telling her right yesterday. This chick is so crazy, right? She goes, one time she hit me up and was like, what did she say? She hit me up and was like, oh, why you ain't tell him you had a fire at your house? I didn't have no fire in my house. Yeah, you did. Kennedy told me. What's wrong with y'all? I'm like, why are you making up shit? Get the fuck off my phone with that. And then she called me another time talking about, oh yeah, you can, if you ever in a jam, you could live with me. Why the fuck do I want to live with you? I don't like you. Why would I want to live with you? The fuck? I'm gonna kick you in your fucking teeth. Why would I want to live with you? Matter of fact, the last time I chilled with my daughter, this was like right as COVID was happening. The COVID stuff was happening. Long story short, like 2 days after I had dropped my daughter back off with her mother, which her mother don't take care of her parents do. That's another story. But
Yeah.
she goes, oh, why do I hear this bitch Mariah name coming out my daughter's mouth? I'm like, what is it your business? What is it your business to get mad? She gonna say, oh, I'm gonna fuck y'all up on site. I said, who the fuck you talking to? I said, you know not to say that to me. You know what happened in Florida. Do I gotta remind you? And so she hung up the phone and kept threatening me and shit. I was like, okay, all right, I'm gonna pull one of your moves. When it got a protective order, this bitch goes, right, calls my job and got me suspended, even though I was like 3,000 times suspended over because of other people's lies. I get suspended, and I get written up. They're gonna say, yeah, well, you got a false protective order on her. Since when a protective order is false? I don't understand. How was a protective order fake? If it was fake, they wouldn't give it to you. This is the shit I be talking about. When a man makes a complaint, he's a liar. When a woman makes a complaint, oh, believe her, even if she is lying. Because at the end of the day, the courts are going to entertain what they're going to entertain. For you, it's your life. This is something that's on the line. For them, it's Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I don't deal with court. I don't deal with judges. I don't deal with lawyers. Damn sure don't deal with lawyers because these lawyers, they think, oh, it's just some stupid nigger. He's gonna give us the money and he's gonna give us the money and that'll be that. We won't do a goddamn thing for him or his case. We'll just take the money. Just give it to me. I had a lawyer, Mitch Gordon, bitch ass nigga. Even for my this retirement hearing I had that BP fucked me out of. When I went to go refile, the nigga gonna say, "Just give me the money. You're gonna lose it anyway. So just give me $3,000." I will come to the office and punch you in your fucking mouth so hard that your great grands will feel it. Don't talk to me any type of way. And that's another thing, Chad. I don't like for people to talk to me in the type of way like I'm some type of nigga. That's why I still beef with BPD to this day. That's why I still beef with all these types of old jobs or whatever, or people I dealt with in the past. And I don't fucking like people because you're not going to talk to me any type of way. I'm not that nigga. There's nothing on my forehead that say bitch. Okay? Because size 10, you see that? On some serious shit.
Fuck yeah.
And people, I'm pretty sure people at my old job still running their fucking mouth about me today. Don't worry about me. Worry about your pay getting docked. Make sure you log in the workday. Shit. Y'all hourly based. Y'all niggas ain't even salary no more. Y'all ain't even signed a contract for it. Y'all got fucked. But y'all still love that job. Oh, I'm retired. Oh, yes, sir. I'll survive and retire. So yeah. Seen a job with so many ass kissers, dick suckers, and motherfuckers in my life, like I did with that police department, and I'll never, ever work that job again.
I hear that.
I'll put that on my fucking life. I'll never, ever do any type of. I'll sell drugs before I do police work again, because that job was ass. Utter ass. And I don't just mean regular ass. It was dingleberry in the bed ass. And you know, and it's insane because Chad, even after I got fired because still after 2 years still didn't get a termination letter. My baby mother was going so far as to hit up my current girlfriend and be like, "Are you pregnant yet?
They're still here when
What business that of that is yours?"
I don't think
I
so.
don't understand that.
You know
And like she said, she seriously asked this shit. Like she said, she goes, "What she's like, "Oh, are you pregnant yet?" And she goes, "Well, you let Josh know that I got charges on him." For what? Lying? So you're admitting that you're lying. Or that you're gonna make a lie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But people who was raised that had nothing will always hate on niggas that had something and that bust their ass and did what they had to do to get the shit that they wanted. Because one thing's for sure, you can have a whole bunch of shit going on, and you can have a lot, and it'll only take one call for a motherfucker to break everything you build. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And like I said, that's why I'm not a people person. That's why I don't like motherfuckers, because people just people are ass. People are so ass. And to this day, my baby mother wants the dick police. Oh, you're bringing strange people around my daughter. I'm bringing strange people around my daughter. You fuck jailbirds. Give me a picture. My bed. And made sure the Christmas tree was in there and lie and said that it was a picture of the Christmas tree, but it was in there now. Then this is how ridiculous this bitch is. The on my daughter's birthday, on Kennedy's birthday, 1 year, a couple of years ago, she calls me, FaceTimes me. She's in the bed naked with a nigga. Real shit. She had like some like Victoria's Secret type shit on. Oh yeah, she had this Victoria's Secret type shit on, and she goes, like she acting like it's nothing, like not a problem, my nigga. Looking off to the side like somebody's standing right there, like, yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, my homeboy's here. I'm like, why are you calling me while fucking people or fucking with people? Like, and I was like, well, I said, if I was in the bed with my girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, you wouldn't be having it. She's like, girlfriend, I thought we was getting back together. Bitch, who the fuck told you that? Helen Keller? Bitch, ain't nobody told you we was getting back together. The fuck, keep dreaming.
Right.
Shit, you better watch that Selena movie, 'cause I'm dreaming. Shit, the chance of me even remotely putting my dick up in her will never happen. I don't give a fuck if Pigs Flew and Biggie and Pac came back from the Great and had a collab album. I'm not getting back with you.
Right.
It's not happening. But my thing is, it's just I tell these type of stories to let niggas know. This marriage, like, even though I didn't get married, but marriage is for the birds. And you can't have a baby with anybody. When you have a baby with somebody, or you think that you can have a baby with somebody, look at the relationship that they have with their family, especially their mom. If they don't have a good relationship with their mom, or their dad, especially if a woman don't have a good relationship with her mother or her father, more mom than the dad.
Right. Absolutely.
You gotta let it ride. If she beat her heart with her mother, she got issues. She the problem. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. It's all about control. It's all about being able to control a man. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. People could keep running the court, getting paperwork, and da 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 da. You're never gonna have control over me. Only the way you're gonna have control over me, you could beat my motherfucking ass and make me your slave. It's not happening. I'll be a dead nigga before anybody punk or bitch me like that. You know what I'm saying? But shit's crazy. Chad, is there any stories that you want me to talk? Want me to tell? Any funny ass stories like related to that?
Oh, so what about the time? What about the time? Okay, I'm trying to think. Hold on. Yeah, I got one for you. I got one for you. Now, this ain't really a satiric thing, but what about, let's do a funny one. the story about when you were sleeping next to Monet, and all of a sudden you're like,
Ugh.
"Oh."
Oh, that was nasty, yo. First of all, she was like a nudist, so she was always naked in the house. And I slept in the bed next to her one night, and she had her legs just wide open, just like this, like. so what? I'm smiling. I'm like, I'm sleeping and shit. Like, the fuck? The fuck? Like, I smell like pussy, but not like the good kind. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck going on? That shit smell like straight up fish. I'm like, and my thing is, first of all, if you have a big ass, you should be able to wipe properly. You can't be getting in the ass. I mean, getting in the ass, get in the bed with your ass smelling like actual ass, especially if you're a woman. Keep that shit clean down there, please. You know what I'm saying? And she was just fucking weird. Like, she walk around naked and her son be like just playing around and shit. And I'm like, and my baby mother do this shit too. I don't understand why females will walk around their kids bucket naked like it's not a problem. I didn't do this shit with my mom. That's weird.
Me either.
And they always talk about, hey, they be so quick to call men pedophile. What about these bitches? They do that shit. They do it too. do that weird, goofy shit.
It's crazy, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I had, it, man.
Yeah, I even let me see. Oh, I got a story. I remember one time, this probably was like 2018. My baby mother called me, right? Or text me. And she goes, yeah, I guess you and my mom got what y'all wanted because.
Yeah, you said something about that.
Yeah,
what the fuck was that about?
She's like, right. So she goes, oh, yeah, I guess you and my mom got what y'all wanted because my boyfriend broke up with me. I said, don't put that on me, son. I said, how about you stop cheating? I don't cheat. You know who you're telling that to? Yeah, that's like me telling you. That's like me shooting you in the fucking leg, blaming you for it. And I say, yeah, I went to jail, yo. They said I shot somebody. I mean, yeah, they said I shot somebody. And you say, stop shooting people. I don't shoot.
I don't know. That's fucking nuts.
What is it? I don't understand. What's the logic in that? People are fucking nuts, yo. Having a deluded mindset should get you in a crazy house. Being delusional should warrant you to go to the crazy house. Like I don't understand. If I sat here and said I had $1 million fucking dollars and I don't, I should go to the crazy house. If I habitually lie, if you say, Josh, what time is it? And it's 11. The real time is 11:27. And I say it's 9 o'clock at night. You don't think that's psycho? And I look at you with a straight face. No, man, it's 9 o'clock at night, man. That's psycho. That's some crazy ass shit. And this is the things that I had to go through. Like my baby mother lied and said to CPS that me and my brother had a fight, and my daughter got dragged down the stairs during the fight.
Oh my!
She said this bitch also told CPS because she's a habitual liar. Said that my oldest nephew Tristan held my daughter up to a ceiling fan and sliced her throat. Where's the mark? Where was the hospital records? I don't understand why these motherfuckers, and they entertain that. They just, okay, we'll investigate. You spend 25 years investigating some bullshit over some lie a bitch said. And then when it's found out to be fake, these motherfuckers don't go to jail or nothing. Hold on, I gotta switch out my AirPod. Yeah, but nothing happens to these people. Yeah. Absolutely nothing. It's all good. It's all gravy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm back. I had to put my
true.
But and then this one didn't pick up yet. But yeah, man, like the level of people lying, just I don't understand that. Because if I had a vagina, I wouldn't be lying on people, but I call it pussy privilege. They they have something called white privilege. I have a thing that I created, original, 100% original, that I call pussy privilege, which means you get, if you have a baby with a nigga, you have captured the bag because you get benefits from Uncle Sam. You could go to court and cry, even if somebody orders a woman to pay child support, like my brother's ex-wife. They ordered her to pay like 20-something hundred a month for three
Ooh.
kids. For 3 kids, which is rightfully so. She stands up there.
No way. No
Oh,
way.
but she's crying. Oh my God, she's crying. Oh, it's all right. I'll just make you pay $5 a month. Court's adjourned.
You lying. You lying.
Bro, yes, I'm dead serious.
You're fucking lying.
I'm dead serious. I mean, I'm not saying it's $5, but she pays nothing. When they was snatching out my check, dog, they was taking $800 fucking for one.
Jesus, man.
And I don't understand that. That's like even with celebrities. Yeah, you make you make millions of dollars a year. You got to pay $250,000 a month in child support. I mean, does he need to be on MTV Cribs?
Right.
The baby needs Ferraris and lavish shit. I don't understand that.
Uh-huh.
That much to raise a child. Why aren't I should be Puff Daddy?
Right.
I don't make $1 million a year, but I take care of 4. And which is one is by mine, but the other 3 is my niece and nephews. And I don't complain or none of that shit. But this bitch, and I'm talking about my brother's ex-wife. This bitch can't pay child support. Don't even call to want to see the kids or anything like that.
I'm fucking real.
And had the gall, had the nerve to have another baby? Bitch, you crazy. And didn't even tell the other kids about that. Didn't give a fuck about how they feel about having another sibling. But this is the fucked up world that we live in.
Oh,
this
yeah.
fucked. Let me tell you something. When God come back, this nigga gonna come back with a vengeance. And you tell that to listen. At the end of the day, when you do crazy shit, you can believe in whatever the fuck you want to believe. I'm not gonna say I'm not religious. I'm not like a super religious person, but at the end of the day, when you do shit will come back to you. I promise you that. You know what I'm saying? Every person, when you do bad deeds, shit will come back on you, especially when you fuck around with kids, when you bring kids into the picture, when kids that didn't ask to be here, and you do fucked up shit, like, oh yeah, I ain't going to, like, for example, TJ. I love TJ. Never forget, he was on the phone with his mother a couple of years ago. And he was like, Mommy, I want some, can you buy me some toys? She gonna say, it ain't your birthday. What?
Unbelievable.
It ain't crazy. Are you serious? He has to wait till his birthday
the first time
to get something from a batshit crazy lazy mother. Are you fucking serious? But every fucking day, I take care of my nieces and nephews. When my daughter's here, I take care of her. I don't fucking complain for shit. Because that's what kids want. When kids didn't ask to be here. But when you sell children down the river for dick, I give you a fucking finger. When you sell children down for your own personal shit, I give you the fucking finger. And if I see any motherfuckers that treat their kids bad, I'm gonna spit and punch you in your fucking mouth. And that's a promise. Because kids didn't ask to be here, bitch. They didn't. And I'm dead fucking serious with that. You know what I'm saying? Take care of your fucking kids. But people shit on me for being a good uncle, being a good father. People shit on my brother for being a good uncle and father as well. Fuck people, yo. That's why y'all own kids are fucking got deluded and crazy minds and they licking dicks and pussies before the age of 15. You did that. Not anybody else. When kids do all these bad shit and massive shootings and all this shit happen, I blame the parents. You did that, nigga. You did that. Real shit. Everybody worried about their own fucking self. You got all these goddamn kids that's fucking dumber than bricks because their parents not sitting there with them, helping them out with homework or any type of thing like that, not taking them out. I know people that went through whole childhoods and didn't even go to the fucking movies. You know what I'm saying? Never even could parent take them to the fucking movie because they was out chasing dick. I thank God in high heaven that I have the mother that I have. You know what I'm saying? Because I had way more fun than the average kid. I've been to Disney World. I've been to WWF as a kid twice. I've done all types of shit. My mom even took me to an audition for Kids Say the Darndest Things when I was a kid. But you know, and that's good parenting. You encourage your kids to do shit that they want to do. Not just sit there and not give a fuck and just say, "Oh, go fuck yourself." You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's insane to me, bro. It really is. And look, I know I had a rant with that, but it just, you know, it hurts my. I love my niece, I love my nephews, and I'll do anything for them.
Absolutely.
I do random things like I take them to wrestling, or I take, you know, they want to go to the pool, I take them there, because you know they're the future, and that's what it's all about. You know, I don't even go to the fucking club no more. I'm not worried about that shit. You stand to do that, to do what? You stand there, they play music that you don't even want to fucking hear. And you look at females that don't even fucking dance. They dance and shake that dingleberry filled ass on each other. Now, like, you bringing nothing home. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you got more game than Tupac. You bringing none of that shit home. Niggas like, oh, I'm going to the strip club. What are you bringing home? Nothing. There's so much more to life than that. All of that bullshit, bro. Way so much more to life. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that, man.
Shoot, and you got these women that have babies with 5,000 niggas and act like the world owed them something. Nobody owe you shit. Nobody owes you shit. Nobody told you to get naked, spread eagle, and let every highs and dies fuck you in the pussy. Nobody did that. Oh, he could have wore a condom, and you could have took birth control. You see how that goes? You see how it goes both ways with that? Bitch. I don't feel fucking nobody. I had a career job that I was there for 7 years and lost it because of a fucking lie and shit that the job made up and all that. Cry me a fucking
exactly.
Take a number and line because the doggy don't give a fuck about themselves. And I tell my girl all the time, I'm like, this is why I'm the fuck nigga. I ain't gonna say I'm a fuck nigga, but this is why I'm the asshole that I am today. Because people, you know, people are shit. It's just people. The world is just filled with assholes, and they think that good people is just gonna sit down and be like, oh yeah, sorry. No. I'm not on your time. You're on mine. Shoot, you're not in my fucking brain. This is the shit I got to deal with. This is my life, my movie, my universe. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that's, I would say, that be in the way, get the fuck out of my way. You got to go. Because you got to remember, everything and everybody in life is expendable. You know what I'm saying? You could be here today, gone tomorrow. If you had a job working 40 plus hours a week and they don't give a fuck about you, if you had a heart attack and you dropped dead right there, right then and there, boom, 10 minutes later, somebody picked up your shift. And somebody's going to finish your shift. Because that's the thing. They don't care. They don't care. There ain't no compassion. Let me tell you, my girl, right? She works at a supermarket, which is her second job. And she got sick. She works her ass off. And she got sick or whatever. And her supervisor calls her and goes, she's like, well, you still got 24 hours before you start your shift. Bitch, what? If I call you and tell you I'm sick and I'm calling out, what the fuck? Take it as such. Like, it's crazy how people only care about themselves. Oh, well, we need to find somebody to work. We'll go hire somebody else then. If somebody's sick, take it as such. Call somebody else and see if they can pick up that shift. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't go above and beyond for these fucking jobs. I don't bend over backwards. I'm not worried about the next person. Worry about yourself. Worry about what you got to do. Family comes first. Jobs comes second.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Shoot, it's crazy. God damn, we already been on for an hour and a half. We're gonna keep
great too.
You're gonna keep this thing going. We can talk about other topics. So I know that got a little intense, and I'll pick up on that whole story. I'll do a whole episode dedicated to it. But I just, had to get some things off my chest. I already started off on a bad day today, But I'll tell you what, and I'll leave that topic as this. Being a police officer and working at BPD specifically, Baltimore City Police Department, is the equivalent of working at GameStop. Seriously. It's the equivalent of working at GameStop. Anywho, any other topics? Any other topics would you would like to talk about, Mr. Chad?
Well, actually, yeah. I mean, what about
Oh,
oh, hold on one second. Hold.
but yeah, it's a whole bunch of crazy shit I'll be talking about on the next future podcast. Um, I'm gonna be telling stories about things that I did at BPD, what it was like working there, how bad it was to work there. I was there for the riots, all types of shit. Like it was a great experience to be around like people in the neighborhood and stuff, like protecting your community, blah blah fucking blah, all that shit. But it's another thing to have to deal with assholes at your job, dealing with hating motherfuckers, you dealing with people that want to be in your personal business, try to tell you how to live your life. Like, yo, this is a job. You're not a family. Don't sit there and try to tell me how to live my life or tell me what to do with any of that. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I'm glad I'm gone from there because that was a toxic job, a very toxic job. I even had a white fat racist supervisor get in my face and say and tell me to my face, put his finger like right here. I should have fucked him up. And he went, "Oh, yeah, he basically he put his finger in my face and was like, "Yeah, you should be happy to even have a job here." And yeah, you should take working the next shift with a smile because I'll fuck you up. Seriously. Nigga told me that he would fuck me up if I didn't take getting drafted to work the next shift with a smile. And basically what getting drafted means is when you think you get ready to get off and they tell you, oh, you got to stay and work another 8 fucking hours. That's like throwing a pie in my face and say, don't clean it up, go out and work. It's you know what I'm saying? It's the equivalent. It's like kicking me in the fucking nuts and say, be happy with it. You know what I'm saying? And it was just a fucking nightmare to work there. It's a black city, black ran city, and then you got these white shirt, and I'm talking about lieutenants. White shirts is lieutenant and above. You got these white shirt, and then you got like these white boys in these white shirts, calling the shots, telling people what to do, or else. I've never worked at a job that they had to threaten me just to do my job. It's like, oh yeah, work the next shift. I'm gonna write you up. Oh well, go do XYZ. Or I'm gonna write you up, motherfucker. That's not retaining people. Then you wondering why you can't keep workers. You're sitting there and telling people, yeah, if you don't do this, you will get written up. If a person make a complaint, whether it's true or not, you're gonna be written up. Yeah, we're recommending termination. I had a whole fucking trial board to try to fight something that I didn't even do. And some white lady named Kristen Elizabeth Blummer, because I'm gonna make sure I put her name out there. Fuck that bitch. Sat there and fired me. This bitch never donned a uniform a day in her life. She's in bed with the clowns, but then, made up a whole fucking story to get me fired, and then had the gall to sit there and be like, yeah, fire this man, yelling like she's fucking Hitler. And then yelling like she's fucking Hitler. And mind you, I made this bitch look stupid and everything, proved that she was a liar. And then after I got fired, right, because it was a whole bunch of racist Nazi niggas on the panel or the board. And when I left and I was getting ready to go home, she get her little goofy ass up, run around the table and slap these niggas high five. Why? This bitch ain't know me from nowhere. But she was up there asking my brother all of these questions. Because mind you, it's like it's like work court. That's basically what it is. But like my brother was up there to vouch for me. She's like worried about his shit because he got done dirty by this goofy, dim-witted, goofy ass department too. And like I said, I promise the next episode will be 110% about that. For real. I'm gonna get ready to sign off on this real quick. But yeah. Kristen Elizabeth Blummer, remember that name because I sure as hell won't. Shoot, got fired. I got fired a whole 2 years ago, and to this day, I didn't even get a fucking termination letter. But I'll let you guys know all about that on my next episode. I know I was all over the place this time, but fuck it, bear with me though, cause these joints they gonna get better. But on that note, y'all take care. I'll give y'all another episode soon, but stay tuned. This was Word on the Street. I am Deacon Do Dirty. I don't know where Chad went. Probably internet phone, whatever. But peace. Bottle of head grease.